So I don't know what happened, family, but I do see that sign still there. So let me just see what's happening on what's the name real quick. Let me see. See what's going on. All right, let me see what's happening. Man, they hacked me. I'm hacked. I'm hacked good. I ain't never been this blurry. I ain't never been this blurry. Somebody said the IP is connected. What's that mean? I ain't never been this blurry. Never. They got me, family. They got me, family. They got my stream. Oh, you know what I could do? Hold up. Taji, give me my other computer. Nuh-uh. The laptop. Give me the laptop. You know what? It might be right. Hold up. That's what I should have did. I should have rebooted my computer. I should have rebooted my computer.
As you wish, Your Majesty.
I should have rebooted my computer. Let me see something. Okay. Let me see. It was crazy, man. They tripping. They don't want nobody to get this heat. It's clear. Everybody say it's clearer. They're going to be going in and out because I see that thing. All right, we're going to start the show, family, because this is getting on my nerve right now. All right. Okay, we're going to start the show. Yeah, I see I'm looking a little bit better. We're going to start the show, family. I gotta let people come in for a minute. So let me get myself organized. I have my file set up on the other one. You know what I mean? I have my file set up on the other one. So let me get my file set up while people coming in real quick. So I'm setting my files up on because the way that you do it in this demonstration here, you have your files all set up. My files were set up and ready to roll. So now I gotta reset them up. You know what I mean? So we can get right. So give me 1 second. Give me 1 second. Let me put in the big mind. Mine clear on this end. Now it's going in and out. Mine is going in and out. I ain't never been this blurry. So if I go out, don't worry. We lost. True indeed. We lost. Lord knows we lost. I don't know what we got. Let's see what we got. Let's see what we got. I don't know what we got. Let's see what we got. Oh, it look clear. Let's see what we got. Uh-oh. It look clear. Yes. We East Baltimore. Yes. Like hey, that what the sister say, East Baltimore. Yes. Yes. You ain't gonna stop me. You can't stop me. King Kong ain't got nothing on Moore's World TV. Okay, family. We about to get right now. Yeah. Somebody said reboot, and we reboot. And now we about to shoot. You hear me? We about to shoot. Now that we reboot. All right? So let's start off with our intro again. Let's do it the right way. You know, I put in a lot of work for this. I put in a lot of work. Let's go.
Molested a 14-year-old girl. I don't know how true it is. That's why I said I'm not going to jump out the window. I'm not saying none of that until we can find out what's really good. And I don't know if you want to talk or we could set something up Friday tomorrow.
Oh, right now I just think I need to be a monster and hold girls against their will, chain them up in my basement, and don't let them eat and don't let them out unless they need some shoes down the street from their uncle. Robert, stop it. Y'all quit playing. Quit playing. Robert. I didn't do this stuff.
I'll tell you this. You know, I ain't no fucking weirdo. You see all the beautiful, voluptuous people I be with.
Yeah.
So I ain't a weirdo.
Y'all quit playing. Quit playing. Robert. I didn't do this stuff. This is not me. I'm fighting for my life. Y'all killing me with this. I got out 30 years of my life. Robert. 30 years of my career. And y'all trying to kill me. You're killing me, man. I'm trying to have a relationship with kids, and I can't do it. Y'all just don't want to believe the truth. You don't want to believe it.
I'm quite sure you see the internet is lit up. People is talking crazy. And
yeah, I'm just telling you something crazy.
Yeah, people are talking crazy that
I'm gonna keep going.
Now we're gonna.
This is not true. That doesn't even make sense. Why would I hold all these women? Their mothers and fathers told me, we're gonna destroy your career. It's real young girls out there being abducted, being raped, okay? They really are on chains. They really do have chains on their wrists, and they can't get out. Robert, and they're ending up buried in deep.
Robert, we have to have a conversation. Really, I don't want you just ranting at the camera.
It's real young girls out there being abducted, being raped, okay? They really are on chains. They really do have chains on their wrists, and they can't get out. Robert, and they're ending up buried in deep.
Robert, we have to have a conversation. Really, I don't want you just ranting at the camera.
It's really young girls out there with chains. It's the truth. Oh my God, man. I don't want to laugh at the situation, but this is crazy. Hold on. Let's do it one more time.
They really do have chains on their wings. They really do have chains on their wrists, and they can't get out. Robert, and they're ending up buried in deep.
Robert, we have to have a conversation. Really, I don't want you just ranting at the camera.
We really got to have a conversation. Listen, let's get straight into it. When one over-sexualized, and I'm going hard tonight, so I want y'all to bear with me. I'm going hard tonight. When one over-sexualize themselves, you have to realize that at some point in time, we going all the way in tonight, family. All the way in. If you don't like it, it's your problem. Tonight, we going all the way in. And let me start off like this, because I had the remix. Now I got the remix because they messed with my stream. My stream back right now, and we about to get right. So let me go all the way in. All right. See, one thing about me, I'm going to go all the way in, not only with the practical information, but I'm going to come off with the practical reasoning behind why I say what I say. So let me show you something. So let's start off right. Let's start off right. First of all, the brother, we're not going to let him get away. No, you're not getting away. First of all, you over-sexualize everything. Here you go. Here you go. You over-sexualize yourself and the sisters around you. Now, look at that young sister around here. Now, I'm going to stop right there. Hold up 1 second. Hold up 1 second. Give me 1 second. When I'm telling you, do my research. Do my research. Hold up. Do my research. You're going to see this sister again soon. Do my research. You understand what I'm saying? You're going to see this sister again soon. Now, all right. That is Rayannette. That was the daughter they played the games with. All right. You're going to see this sister again soon. You hear what I say? You're going to see this sister again soon. You feel what I'm saying? This sister here. Did y'all hear about, let me stop for a second. Did y'all hear that I said that I was getting me a vehicle and I was going to go on the scene with the stories of which I cover? I'm trying to give y'all a hint. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to give y'all a hint. It's going down. It's going down. With that being said, what he said, let me see, let me look at this real quick. Somebody said, everybody going in the night. Good goodness gracious. Everybody going in the night. Give me 1 second, family. Yeah, everybody going in the night. So hold on. Listen. Y'all ready? We're going to talk straight to it. We don't, right at this point, we really don't need much, but we're going to share some anyway. Let me get into my files real quick. Now, my thing is, my horse in the race is very clear. Brother Polight, as well as Saneter, they're running a Ponzi scheme. They're running a Ponzi scheme, not only with people, but with information. Y'all ready? I hope y'all share this 3 times because I'm about to show y'all something in 1 second. First of all, if anybody had the chance to watch Saneter, a few minutes ago, matter of fact, I got to do this right. Let me stop for a second. Do y'all remember? Listen, I got to do this right. Don't go nowhere, family. I got to, because they messed me up. So I got to do this right. Let's go to Saneter Studios. Family, and y'all need to see this real quick. Y'all need to see this. Now, when everybody's seen this, right, let's stop. I'm going to show y'all something, that this is the best critical analysis on YouTube. Watch this. So y'all know Saneter did this demonstration today, right? And on this demonstration, you see that Saneter exclusive sit down with Polight new charges. Now, the question is, I need you to work with me because it's interactive. Did he sit down with Brother Polight on this show? Yes or no? Press 1 if yes, 2 if no. Did he sit down? Press 1 if yes, 2 if no. Help me out. Help me out. Because I got something to share with you. Did he sit down with Brother Polight? 1 with yes, 2 is no. In this video, he didn't. So we know what he was doing. I want y'all to pay close attention. I got your best interests at heart. I want you to pay close attention. So what he was doing was he was using this video. See, these people are scandalous. These people are dirty. Listen, it's a child's life that was involved and that was affected. But you know what this fool was doing to y'all? Not to you and I, because we Morse World TV sharp. You know what this fool was doing to y'all? Oh, our people? He was playing a game. And now, after the show, this goofball is so goofy.
Yo, you know I had 4,000 in that motherfucker. I had 4,000 listening to us.
Yo, I'm still live in this on there.
No, you're not, brother. I just ended the show.
Yo, I'm still live in this on there.
No, you're not, brother. I just ended the show. To us,
Yo, I'm still live in this on there.
No, you're not, brother. I just ended the show.
No, this shit is still running, nigga. I'm telling you, don't talk me to death, nigga. You say I'm still live.
Bro, you ended the show, brother. I'm trying to tell you the show.
Yo.
Do y'all see what I'm talking about, man? This is a game to these people, man. This is a game to these people, family. This is a game. They don't care about the little sister that was raped and molested. They don't care about none of this. This is a game. This is a game. See, everybody gonna talk about Polight. But those who watch Moorish World TV, we want to talk about every side of this situation. Every side of this situation, we going to talk about. Thanks for the researchers of Moorish World TV. Thank you, family. He is going to try to get views off of this. But listen, hold up now. Hold up now. Let's stop for a minute. This is why. Hold up. Hold up.
The Saneter don't have nothing to do with the.
Hold up. If anybody heard him, I don't want to play that loud like that because I know what they're going to do. Let me play it like this. 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 Give me 1 second. Let me play it like this. I'm telling you, family. I'm telling you, family. I'm telling you, it's a game to these people. It's a game to these people. Give me 1 second. Let me play it like this. Just gotta find it real quick. Cause y'all really need to see this. You know what I mean? Y'all really need to see this. Okay, I think, is that it? Is that it? Is that it? Let me, tonight, here we go. Okay, now. Matter of fact, I'm gonna do it like this. I'm not even gonna play the video because he might try to strike me. So let me just play it from my other demonstration. Listen to this. Now listen to this. I want y'all to listen clear, family. Work with me tonight because I got thrown off, but I want you to listen to the psychology of these hypocrites and these weirdos. All right, here we go.
Y'all will be tuned in. People making videos is going crazy. People blaming me for another man. I know what it is. But family, I'm going to let you know right now. Brother Saneter don't have nothing to do with another man's actions. Let
me stop there. Let me stop there. Something else I want to get you. Not that one. I think it's this one.
Could get into the slander.
Listen,
people is
listen. Hey, family, here we go. I want you to listen.
So y'all know
I want you to listen to this closely. All right? I need you to listen to this closely. Thank you, MDS. Thank you, Dancehall Tours. Listen to this closely. Family. And y'all need to help share this. In this video that you're about to hear, listen to the psychology. Listen to the psychology of what he says. Work with me. Watch this. I'm going to turn it up.
I could get into the slander. I could get into the banging. I could get into the beef. And that's nothing for me. Is that what y'all want Saneter to do? Y'all.
Now we know he's playing trickery right now. Y'all know Saneter is always for the banging. He's always for the slander. He made a living the past year banging on Hebrews. Listen to this fool. Listen to this fool. Listen to this fool. He has made a living with conflict. Now listen to this hypocrite. Pay attention real quick.
I know my specialty. I'm asking y'all, is that what you want Saneter Studios to be about? Everybody else is already doing it. Why do I got to turn in, start trying to bang just to get a couple of views?
Just to get a couple.
Bang just to get a couple of views. Got to turn in, start trying to bang just to get a couple of views.
So he don't want to do that for a couple of views, right? But what he will do for a couple of views is
The show is ended, I guess. You're not, brother. Yo, you know I had 4,000 in that motherfucker.
Okay, but guess what he say here?
No, then start trying to bang just to get a couple of views.
Now go back. What is the objective?
I had 4,000 listening to us.
Yo, I'm still live in this on there.
No, you're not, brother. I just ended the show.
No, this shit is still running, nigga. I'm telling you, don't talk me to death, nigga. You say I'm still live.
Bro, you ended the show, brother. I'm trying to tell you, the show,
yo.
the show is ended, I guess.
It's not. Hey, peace to everybody, man. I'm gonna hit this thing. I'm out, man. Support the pseudo killers, man. I'm a rock.
All of them frauds. Every single one of them are frauds. Saneter, the show. I ain't into the show. Who's on crack pipe? I ain't into the show. Who's on crack pipe? Y'all gonna keep sending money over there. Who's on crack pipe? Y'all know crackheads ain't smart. You already know that. You know crackheads ain't smart. You already know. Only smart crackhead is one who recovered from smoking crack. You want to smoke crack? Then jump off the roof, Frankie. Dirty Frankie, jump off the roof. Because that's what you do when you smoke crack. Listen. The universal creator got our back, family. It's just what it is. Listen, they will never get another win. They will never get another win. I mean, they won't get another win. They have went too far to the left. But let's get it started, family. Let's get it started. Now, yeah, let's get it started. Let's see what we got here. Let me close that down. So I'm gonna play that again at the end. So now let's examine something. For real. Now, one thing for sure is this. Let's bring up the charges. Here we go. Now, here we go. We're going to examine the charges, family. And as we examine the charges, many other channels may have examined the charges, but now, here we go. They all crooks. Okay, let's examine the charges. Okay. Michael Nowak Jr. You follow me? We're going to examine the charges. And as we examine the charges, we're going to call a spade a spade. Hopefully y'all can see this. If not, I'll do it like that. So here we go. He's engaged with sex with a 14-year-old, sexual battery, contribute to the delinquency of a minor, 2 felonies, right? Now, the crazy thing about it is this. As you can see today, his attorney put in a motion to dismiss. Y'all see that? His attorney put in a motion to dismiss. Yesterday, intake unit assigned sexual battery, child abuse. Intake processed assigned Garcia Nicole. See, we know who to call and get an update on this. He's a predator, allegedly. Trial process, I guess, assigned Garcia Nicole. Intake unit assigned sexual battery, child abuse. Let me tell you something. What you're reading right here, these will be all of the expert witnesses. You hear what I'm saying? Press 1 if you understand what I'm saying. These will be, intake prosecutor. Okay, I'm sorry. But these will be expert witnesses. trial prosecutor assigned, intake unit assigned, sexual battery, AMC. These will be all expert witnesses because these people are working hand in hand. You understand what I'm saying? Anybody been adjudicated by any courts already know how this works. They're going to be working hand in hand. They're going to be working hand in hand. Now, with that being said, what Polight got to prove is this is not real. Here we go. Did he have sex with this 14-year-old? Now what Polight going to have to prove, what his attorney going to have to approve is this. Let's get into it real quick. What he's going to have to prove is this here. You see this? He's going to have to prove that Miss Ocho transported the victim to Mount Sinai Hospital where TS disclosed sexual battery. One thing he's going to have to prove, the little girl, the 14-year-old girl, TS, she said she was raped. That's number one. Y'all taking notes? Number one. She said she was raped. Number two, the victim was transported by her mother to Roxy Bolton Rape Treatment Center in Miami, where her clothing was gathered and a rape kit was performed with evidence collected. You're going to have to beat the evidence. Evidence was transported to Miami-Dade Forensic Lab. Now, I got this date highlighted. You follow me? I got this date highlighted for a reason. The reason why I got this date highlighted is very simple why I have this date highlighted, and I'm going to tell you about it in a minute. Give me 1 second. The reason why I got this date highlighted. Why do I have that date highlighted? Why do I got that date highlighted? Let's see. Give me 1 minute so I can tell you why I have that date highlighted. And if I can't find it in real time, I'm just going to give it to you the way I have it. The reason why I have that date highlighted, 5/4/21. That was in May. You follow me? That was in May. Now, why do I have that highlighted? Remember, I got a horse in the race. All these other people making videos don't really got a horse in the race. I know Zion Lex do. I know a few others do. But we got a horse in the race because these people have played games not only with our lives, but even with our way of life. But hold up now. Remember that date, 5/4/21. You follow me? Now, this is where the rubber meets the road. This is where the rubber meets the road. When let's put the rubber on the road. Let's put the rubber on the road. Here we go. The reason why your brother says he don't have nothing to do with it, because if you look in this picture, Saneter was in Miami. He was in Miami. Anybody remember Saneter in Miami? Anybody remember where was you at? Was y'all paying attention to social media when he was in Miami? Anybody remember? Where you at? Anybody remember? Where y'all at? Anybody remember? Y'all don't remember? Saneter is going to act as if a good friend, and Brother Polight, let me people talking real crazy on the internet, but guess who was there in Miami? One more again. Who who was there in Miami. Look in the background right there. Look at your neighbor and say, Saneter is covering for brother Polight. Look at the background and said, Saneter is covering for brother Polight. Saneter been knew he was a child molester allegedly. He been knew. He continues to know. But you know what Saneter does? Saneter covers for brother Polight. You know what he said in his newest thing today? What he said in his newest video today? Let's see. This is what he said.
People making videos is going crazy. People blaming me for another man's actions. I understand. I know what it is.
He just admitted that that was his actions. You know what I mean? He said people are blaming me for another man's action. That was said today. If that was my friend, he could never be my friend again. You know what I mean? Matter of fact, he couldn't say that about me. Listen to it, family. Listen. Blaming me for another man's actions. You have by default said that was his actions. Anybody with me? Anybody know psychology? Anybody know how people tell on themselves without even telling on themselves? Anybody know that? Anybody know psychology? How people, how forensic get people to tell on themselves by a roundabout way, and the people don't even realize that they're telling on themselves? He just told on brother Polight. Saneter knows. See, one thing about a liar, there is no right way to lie. You only can tell the truth. The truth is something that changes not. A lie, you got to flip and you got to twist that thing. You got to remake it. You got to cook it up. You got to do the truth don't change. You say the truth one way and that's it. But a lie, it comes out a whole bunch of different ways. This is why these fools are not, ain't no smart crooks. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Ain't no such thing as halfway crooks. Ain't no smart crooks. One thing about them, they could never. Polight say he was in the Crips. I don't believe it. I don't believe it because he talked too much. He don't know when to shut his mouth. And now his life is in the balance dealing with this situation and is still talking. Look at this. 1 second. Oh, I got to show you. Just to be clear. This guy wanted to be a movie star. Just to be clear. What I just showed you was brother Polight in Miami. And guess what he named it? He's so goofy. He's so goofy. He have left enough evidence. Brother Polight Miami Part 1. Produced by Brother Polight, written by Brother Polight. You feel what I'm saying? And this is the same night. And anybody going to Saneter is out their mind. You know what I'm saying? Because this is the same night, possibly, allegedly. Let me say allegedly. This is the same night, or one of the nights, Saneter was right there with him. Saneter knows. See what I'm saying? Let me tell you this. Somebody say he's going to find out if he had priors now. He don't have any priors. None whatsoever. Saneter knows everything. And everybody over at watching Black News 102 or Saneter TV, you should stick to being spectators. But you're giving your finances to one who's not even working in your interest. They're working against the community. And now they have stooped so low to rape children and cover for one who raped children allegedly. But let me tell you something. I don't really feel I need to keep talking about allegedly. Because family, listen to this. I don't have no patience for this nonsense. If Polight is going to play his life in the media, let's look at it real quick. If Polight want to play his life in the media as if he made it, look at this. Go through his whole Instagram. He want to play his life in the media. He want to go live on everything. You feel me? This is what he want to do. He want to stunt. Okay, you want to play your life in the media. You want to play your life in the media and you want to stunt. Now, what's going to happen is it's going to all play out in the media. And ain't nothing you can do about it. Ain't nothing. See, you want to showcase your wife and then get mad when somebody else played a video? You know what I'm saying? My point that I'm making is, if you want your life to be in the media, that's a Nigerian baby right there. Stop for a minute. Y'all know that's a Nigerian baby. Now, you want to play your life out in the media. You can't get mad when we try to examine you in the media. So we're going to examine you in the media. You understand what I'm saying? I hope y'all understand what I'm saying. Don't get mad when people critique you in the media. You wanted to be public. You want to be a public person. Okay, now welcome to the big stage. The whole world is watching you now. That's what you wanted. That's what you wanted. So now that's what you get. Let's get on with the demonstration. So another thing Polight is going to have to prove is that he didn't do. He's gonna actually have to prove this, that the sister says that the victim then stated, she said it, that Noack began dancing and touching her inappropriately all over her body, groping her thighs, buttocks, and other areas. Now, Saneter have pulled out all of those Bible verses. He researched all those Bible verses. You mean tell me he didn't research this to see if it have any credibility to it? However, listen, if you say that you are working towards truth, which that ain't the case with a Saneter, you mean tell me you couldn't take the time to find out if this had any credibility? They got semen on the young girl clothing that matches Polight's DNA. That's what they say. They got semen on all parts of a 14-year-old that matches Polight DNA. And you mean tell me that Saneter is sitting up there talking about, they talking real crazy on the internet. He's sitting up there talking stuff like this. Hold up.
Molested a 14-year-old girl. I don't know how true it is. That's why I said I'm not going to jump out the window. I'm not saying none of that until we can find out what's really good. And I don't know if you want to talk, or we could set something up probably tomorrow whenever you stop traveling or whatever.
You know we don't play those games. Just like when niggas was coming at me.
He said we don't play those games. In other words, he's not going to make a statement, and that's a good move. And that's a good move that he don't play those games. But now let me flip it real quick. You know what amazes me about a lot of these people, a lot of these frauds? What amazes me about a lot of these frauds, they family, everybody thumbs up. We're going to have a conversation tonight because we're talking about contradictories in these people. Saneter and Polight. Saneter is aiding and abetting. He's aiding and abetting one who is accused of raping a 14-year-old. He is aiding and abetting a grown man accused of raping a 14-year-old. With semen as evidence, with a rape kit ready for trial, He's aiding and abetting. Why would anybody think that that's a reasonable path for information? Now, one of the things that really gets me is with these so-called conscious people. They go into the black community, quote unquote, because that's what they call it. They go into our community, the conscious community, and they siphon every bit of coins they can get from them. But when they find themselves in the balance, the first thing that they do, they run back to the community, ask for forgiveness, and hold on, let me pull this up real quick. They ask for forgiveness, number one. And then the next thing that they do, give me 1 second. If they get too far gone, right? Let me show you what they do. Give me 1 second. Well, I can pull it up for you. So what I had to do was this. Let's do this. Let's do this real quick. What I had to do was this. I got something for y'all, family. Watch this. Watch this. Watch this. Hold up. Hold up. Hold up, Crip. Let me read Crip real quick. Good work, GSI. Nothing and Polight need to be exposed. Tumble off this hellbound trail. Absolutely. Watch this, though. Watch what I do in a second. Watch this, what I do in a second. This is how these frauds get down, family. They scream all that black power talk. They scream all of this madness. But watch how they get down. So now let me show you. Here we go. So, about to give it to you real quick. Oh, we're gonna get busy tonight. We're gonna show you how we get down on this side. The amazing thing that I'm about to show you, I'm gonna show you two things. Give me 1 second. It's coming up in a second. I told you they took my files away. That's how they probably try to get me. You know what I'm saying? This is the amazing thing. All right, I got two things I'm going to show you right now. Y'all need to stop buying into the black power rhetoric. And I'm going to show you why. I'm going to show you why right now. When you look at this right here, Michael Nowak, right? Let's go ahead. Michael Nowak. Now I can get a full one so you can see it. Let me make sure that y'all see it because I bring critical thinking to this. Michael Nowak. So when you go down and you look at the I'm gonna slide you on down to the attorney real quick. His name is Adam Rossin, right? I'm gonna slide you down to the attorney real quick, right? Now, stop that for 1 minute. Let's look at who Adam is. This is what these frauds do all the time. First thing these frauds do, they scream black power, but when they in trouble, this is who they run to every single time. They scream black power, not saying that you shouldn't have an attorney that's qualified, but what are you talking about? There is no attorney. There is not one. This is the same thing Grandmaster Jay do. Yeah, why not Malik Zulu Shabazz? Come on. Why not Malik Zulu Shabazz? Huh? They scream black power. The white man is the devil. Any Europeans on the show? Y'all need to make a show about this. Hypocrites. These are hypocrites. They scream black power. They say the white man is the devil. The black woman is God. But they can't find an attorney to meet their understanding that they tell you. And people still, what happened to the black man is God? What happened to the black woman is God? In all the United States of America, there is not one Asiatic that you can find. This is the hypocrisy, family. This is the hypocrisy. Should he get a attorney? You can get whatever attorney you want. You can get whatever attorney you want. But when you running up on Jews, y'all remember the video when he ran up on the European Jew? Anybody remember? Anybody remember? Hold up. Anybody remember that video? Anybody remember that video? Anybody remember that? Hold up 1 second. When he ran up on the Jews, the Scientology guy. Y'all remember all that? Anybody remember all this stuff? He's a new person today, I bet. He's a new person today. Yeah, hurry. They talk all that racist stuff. But when they get in trouble, what they do? Soon as they get in trouble, Saneter got the Jews kiss, the European Jew kissing his boot. Y'all remember? Huh? But when they get in trouble, what they gonna do? Adam, shalom, Adam. They start speaking Yiddish and everything. I guarantee you, they speak Yiddish and try to tell you, family, these people are hypocrites. They're hypocrites. They're hypocrites. That's right. Malik with the clipboard. Only thing Malik gonna do is bring a clipboard and read some stuff to you. But remember, y'all do remember when he got Malik to about the fake police assault on him, right? That's right. Rasen is a Jew name. It's a European Jew name. Man, this is hypocrisy, man. This is total hypocrisy, man. And people still supporting it. You know what I mean? I'm not saying, see, somebody say you should have an attorney. I'm not saying that. I'm just saying that it's hypocrisy. So yesterday, Saneter says this.
Molested a 14-year-old girl.
This is yesterday.
Know how true it is. That's why I said I'm not going to jump out the window. I'm not saying none of that until we can find out what's really good. And I don't know if you want to talk, or we could set something up probably tomorrow whenever you stop traveling or whatever.
You know we don't play those games. Just like when niggas was coming at me.
Now, all of a sudden he don't play them games. That was yesterday. Now this is today.
Brother Saneter don't have nothing to do with another man's actions.
That's today. You follow me? That is today. This is today.
Man's actions. Just because I promoted the brother, just because I interviewed the brother, you can't blame me. Do you?
You follow me? Now, let's get into this psychology real quick.
You know, I ain't no fucking weirdo. You see all the beautiful, voluptuous people I be with. Yeah. So I ain't a weirdo.
Hold up. I need to let you see this one. I can't let this one go by. Here we go.
You know, I ain't no fucking weirdo. You see all the beautiful, voluptuous people I be with. Yeah. So I ain't a weirdo. I've been waiting to do some Hollywood shit for a long time.
So, yesterday he said he's not a weirdo. Less than a year ago, he couldn't wait to do some Holly weird SHIT for a long time.
Tell you this, you know I ain't no fucking weirdo. You see all the beautiful, voluptuous people I be with. Yeah. So I ain't a weirdo. I've been waiting to do some Hollywood shit for a long time. So I ain't a weirdo.
Y'all see what I'm saying? He's not a weirdo, but just months ago he was waiting to do some Holly weird stuff. And as I said last night, this Holly weird stuff, it doesn't stop putting the chain around a woman's neck and acting like you humping on her. Man, that they say that hole get deep. That black hole of sickness. He's not a weirdo. Why you use the term weirdo? when in fact you said you wanted to do some weird stuff. That's what you said. Nobody said it but you. So now, another thing that you're going to have to beat in your trial, and this is what I mean when you got Saneter is endorsing and playing the sideline. You feel me? Listen to this. Saneter want to support this, and y'all still fall for this nonsense? According to the reports, this is what you're going to have to beat in court. Results from Miami-Dade County Forensic Lab were received and confirmed. The 14-year-old victim, T.S., had a total of 6 confirmatory semen stains on her shirt and scarf. A DNA warrant was obtained and served to defendant Nowak on 6/8/2021. The DNA sample swab taken from Nowak was transported to Miami-Dade for, listen to this. The DNA swab that was taken from Nowak was transported to Miami-Dade's forensic lab for analysis on 8/10/21. The Miami-Dade forensic report confirmed that the semen found on the 14-year-old victim matched the defendant. Match the defendant. This is not slander. This is the report, and this is from the forensic lab of Miami-Dade County. Now, I know the white man, the devil, I get it. I know the white man don't like you, I get it. But let me tell you what he got. He got forensic evidence. That's what he got. He got forensic evidence. So what you're going to do is you're going to give your money to Adam. Well, Adam at. You will give your money to Adam, hoping you're going to get out this one. And you know the sad thing about it? The sad thing about it is you have a daughter. For you to even be a womanizer the way that you are and have a daughter is ridiculous. That's ridiculous. You have a daughter. You don't consider that these things could happen to your daughter? You don't consider that these disgusting things could happen to your daughter? And you know, I don't mean no harm. But that's right. Saneter need to be counseled. He need to be canceled. And those wives are not innocent in all this either. They're not innocent in all this either. Because they sit around as this thing is going on. Again, remember what Saneter said. Let me see if I can pull it up. Remember what Saneter said. Let me see what I got here. What Saneter said about what Saneter said about the young sister. Let me see if I can find it real quick. Saneter said, I had it last night. Saneter said that, this is it. He said that, don't make me tell it. Don't make me tell it. Y'all remember that? Don't make me tell it. I tell it. You talk about Renika, whatever he said. Don't make me tell it. I mean, now one thing I said in this demonstration last night, family, listen to me. I want you to listen to me and listen to me good, right? I don't think that it's reasonable to accuse let's look at it like this. The woman whose child was affected by this, it is my understanding, and now I could be wrong, that she do some internet modeling on IG. I could be wrong. You know what I'm saying? But it's my understanding that she is one of the ones where when you click on your scroll down, and they always popping and shaking, and they all look the same. I don't even know what y'all talking about. Man, some of y'all brothers need to get some big girls, get some straight down one. Everyone you see, they got the fake hips, the fake butt. You know what I'm saying? And they all got the hair down to their behind, and they all look the same. I don't know what y'all doing. What y'all brothers doing? Y'all gotta get some of them big sisters, man. Get some of them all types of sisters, man. All the ones on you scroll down, they all look the same. But anyway, that's another topic. You know what I mean? That's another topic. I don't know. When I was a young man, you know what I'm saying? When I was a young man, I could appreciate all sorts of type of sisters. You know what I mean? I could appreciate all sorts of type of sisters. I'm talking about the big ones. You ever see the real big ones, man? But they so cute. Goodness and gracious. I just appreciate the ones that got the small hip and then the big old. No, they got this. They small up top, but then the hips is like big as a Mack truck. Goodness and gracious. I could appreciate them all, man. The one, the skinny as olive oil. You know what I mean? and big as Big Shirley. When I was young, you know what I mean? I could appreciate them all. You know what I mean? I was a charity case. I would take charity. I was just, you don't want the big sister? All right, sis, come in, sis. How you doing, sis? Let's go get some ice cream. But I had a lot of friends, though. You know what I mean? I'm a friendly type of guy. Not like, I ain't talking about smashing and all that. I'm just talking about friends, man. I ain't care. I ain't care. He's like, man, that's your girlfriend. Like, nah, man, she good people. Yeah, I appreciate all the time. But anyway, sis is supposedly one of the models that you see on IG, you know what I mean? But the point that I want to make with that is, I know, man, you're right, Mimi, you're right. I had to catch myself. I had to catch myself. I mean, that was years ago, mommy, years ago, Rika, years ago, long time ago. A long time ago. But the point that I'm making is that I think we need to commend this sister who most likely got with Brother Polight, hoping to advance her with some opportunities. You follow what I'm saying? D-Red, stop, D-Red, stop. Stop, D-Red. I didn't catch myself. Your wife caught me. Your wife said, slow down, Grand Sheik. Anyway, I'm good. I'm back. But I think we need to commend the lady who said, nah, we're not doing this. Not my daughter. Many sisters, they keep it under the cover. You follow me? They keep it under the cover so they can advance their career. But this sister did not. And wherever you go on this internet ghetto highway and they begin to demonize the mother, I think everyone should speak out. I think everyone should speak out because anybody, listen, I seen Polight in Baltimore with dirty socks and Versace. You know what I'm saying? I did. I really did. He had on some Michael Jackson pants. They was jacked up. And I was checking because listen, I'm thinking that he made it. I mean, he in them pictures with Bentleys and roses and all that. I think he made it. And then when I seen him, anybody know what dirty jeans look like? You know they start to shine. Press one if y'all know what dirty jeans look like. Anybody used to hustle in the streets and their jeans get dirty till they shine? Anybody ever seen that? Like somebody on dirt on. I'm not playing. I got people to vouch for this. Dirty. I'm serious. That's how he was looking. That's how he was looking. He had on dirty jeans. It was black jeans. I got the picture. Yeah. Real talk. He looked, and I was like, man, that's just, and the first thing I said to myself, that's an outfit. I mean, not an outfit, that's a uniform to make you think he made it. That's a uniform to make you think he made it. Somebody say, show the picture. Hold up. Let me see if I can find the picture real quick. If y'all gonna stick around, I'm gonna be here for about 30 more minutes because I got a couple more slides to give. But if y'all gonna be here, I take time to look for the picture. Let me see real quick. Let me see if I can find it. See if I can find it. Now, I got too many folders with Brother Polight, so it might take a minute. But I'm gonna let it rig up and see. See if I can find this demonstration. I'm trying to tell you, this guy's something else. But while that load up, it's loading too. Let me see what else I got here. So yeah. So that's one of the things. Now, can he prove that DNA is not his? I think that's the question. Have you on them dirty pants? Water Blue, you must have been in the street getting some money back in the day. Man, let me just on these joints real quick because I slept in them. I was sleeping on somebody's couch. Remember when that loser let you sleep on the couch? Back a sister let you sleep in the house? Huh. Man, you all about Versace. You copy my style. Hold on. Let me see what I got, man. I'll show y'all. I got a few more slides. Hold on 1 second. I got a few more slides. You know what I mean? Yeah, I got something for you. Let me see. Hey, okay. Here you go.
Brothers, y'all shouldn't do this, and let's get y'all to...
Hold up. Let me see if I can get that. Hold up. Do I got the picture? Man, I don't got the picture. But look, I'm not telling those, I don't tell those stories, right? Watch it. This is when I like Brother Polight, man. I'm embarrassed to even show this, man. I'm embarrassed to even show this, man. But I gotta do it, man. Because somebody says show it. I'm embarrassed to even show this, man. Look at that.
Together and have the cameras on it. And, I got to connect with people the way I feel.
Man, look, he was smelling musty as ever with that jacket. I'm not playing.
We should connect, you feel me? Because when we connect,
That's what happened.
when we connect like
He had me too. He had me too, family. He had me too. Let me see what else he got. Let me see what he's talking about.
But I know I'm not better than my people. So when it comes to these sisters, I'm like, hey, if you got receptivity to the knowledge and you reach out to me and say, man, I love that video. Or, yo, I like what you say about this. Oh, can you show me something? Can you teach me this, that, and the other? If I see that you sincere and she's a sincere sister and she is brilliant, brother, we'll forget because she looks so beautiful that she's brilliant. She is
Ain't that crazy how I went straight into a timestamp where he talking about sisters? This ain't even planned. This the universe. Listen.
brilliant. And she gonna teach soon. Because I'm encouraging her ass. You better teach. You feel me? Because not only do you got the influence, she got the spirit of the teacher. When she starts dropping that knowledge, you forget all about how beautiful her body looks. And
look. listen, man, I gotta stop. I might have to put that out on the throne. I never put that out. You know what I mean? I never put that out. You know why I didn't put that out, family? Nobody never seen that. You are the first one to see that. You know why I never put that out? I never put it out because I said, man, this guy fronting. He was smelling musty and he was looking dusty. Real talk. Man, Allah my witness, I'm not making this stuff up. I'm not making this stuff up. He was smelling musty and looking dusty. And I was like, I'm not putting that out. And I never released it. This is the first time it's ever been seen. The first time that it's ever been seen, because he wasn't believable to me. You feel what I'm saying? And that was the same time when, let me show you another video. Let me show you another. We just traveling right now. I'm gonna show you another video. That was the same time right here. Let me share this with you. The same time. And I did that video the next day, right? After the event. This was the same time when he said Bloods and Crips feeds the homeless. You see that guy right there? That's my man, Big Wolf. That's my guy. You see him right there? The guy right there? All in all the red? So he goes to buy all the pizza to feed people under the bridge in Baltimore, as you can see behind him. Polight meets up with him. I couldn't be there that day. But when Polight gets back to California, what Polight does is he takes a video, makes a video, and claim that Bloods and Crips are feeding the homeless in Baltimore. You know what I mean? But with that being said, the real blood that's in there, my brother OG, Big Wolf, you follow me? He was like, man, this guy tripping. The Bloods had bought all the food, 300 games, and he came to help. I mean, and he came to help. And his wife pulled out the camera and started videotaping.
how you doing?
But when he went back to California, this video surfaces. And my man, Wolf, like, man.
Sister is conceiving. She's homeless. She ain't got it. We got to give her the whole box. We got. That's the girl right there. If you get it, they got you. We know you got it.
So at this time, we thinking that, let me pull this out real quick. At this time, we thinking that Polight is on the level until this video surfaced. Then after the video surfaced, we get a call that Polight then got somebody for $3,000 while he was here. I was like, good goodness gracious. And so now me and Wolf, we scrambling to, hold up, man, you got to get that money back. And that's a whole nother story with that. So what I'm telling y'all is that I do have skin in the game. I have skin in the game. A lot of people that's talking about this have no skin in the game. I have skin in the game. You know what I'm saying? And it's a lot of more stories that I can share with you. But I will tell you the moment, and this is my problem with Saneter. The moment, how much I, at the time, admired Polight, because I thought he was on the one. At the time, I knew he had some stuff I didn't agree with, but I don't agree with anybody about everything anyway. So it don't bother me. But after that day, I was like, man, I can't mess with this guy. And that was just because he wasn't real. But now he's accused by DNA of sexually assaulting a 14-year-old girl, and Saneter is still acting as if ain't nothing happened. Now you tell me that man ain't crazy, and I speak of Saneter, and you tell me that it's okay to say, okay, he's just giving us knowledge. I gotta put the cash. Somebody said Cash App open or something. I don't know if you're referring to me, Cash App open. So I just put the Cash App in there for anybody who want to support. But you understand what I'm saying, family? So this is my principle. Listen, I can like you like ain't no tomorrow. I can love you like into forever. But the moment that I realize you're not who you say you are, I'm done with you. I'm done with you. I ain't got time to play with you. The stakes is too high. The stakes are too high. You know what I mean? Years ago, when I was a fool and hanging with people that I thought they was real, they end up taking that stand and I was in a real situation. You know what I'm saying? The stakes are too high. So I don't play with people that's not real. Nah, buddy, I don't do that. I don't do that. Now let's get back to this. I want to share this with you one more time, family. Listen to this. This fool doing everything for views.
Yo, you know I had 4,000 in that motherfucker. I had 4,000 listening to us,
Yo, I'm still live in this.
No, you're not, brother. I just ended the show.
He creates a title to draw people in. Polight speaks on the molestation charges. He don't bring Polight on, but he gets 4,000 people and listen to him.
No, this shit is still running, nigga. I'm telling you, don't talk me to death, nigga. You say I'm still live.
Bro, you ended the show, brother. I'm trying to tell you, the show,
yo.
the show is ended, I guess.
It's not. Hey, peace to everybody.
Yo, you know I had 4,000 in that motherfucker. I had 4,000 listening to us,
You see how thirsty he sound? You see how thirsty he sound? You see how thirsty he sound? He sound like a little frail, and I don't mean no harm, sisters, because this is disrespect for you on some level. If you're a little girl. But he sound like a frail little girl. 4,000 people listen to us. You see that, Unc? But guess what? A sucker is born every day. I mean, what is that? Find the Ali Muhammad and Polight way in Philly. He was looking dusty. Look, a sucker is born every day. And many people are still going to buy into this dead end, fake conscious road. Real talk. Many people are going to buy into it. But if you watch Moorish World TV, I'm telling you, I'm going to give you some information so you be aware. And then what I'm going to do is, I probably can't make it to this court date, but when he go to trial, I'm going to try to raise money to go to trial and bring security with me. And we're going to see what's really happened. We're going to see what really happened. I'm telling you, I'm going to make me a donation site. It's going to be called, what did Maymuna call it? Tahaka Bay Investigates or something like that. I'm going to make a donation site, and then whoever got time to donate $2, $3 periodically, every time this stuff come up, we going out there. We're going out there and we're going to sit in the courtroom. That's right. We're going to sit in all these courtrooms. All these scammers, we're going to sit right in the courtroom. That's right. And we're going to bring the real information. We ain't going to get no third-party information. We're going to bring the real information. And we're going to hear the young sister tell her the story. That's right. That's right. That's right. If the young sister tell the story, we're going to hear the young sister tell the story. That's right. We're going to sit right up in there because this ain't happening no more. And the only reason that it concerns me is because these same people are trying to influence people into a fake consciousness. And they attack me. Why you attack me? Let's go to the next thing real quick. Let's go to the next thing. Hold on. Real quick. What else I got here? Don't go nowhere. Don't go nowhere yet. Okay. Now, hold up. Here we go. And last but not least, he's going to have to beat this. I mean, Last but not least, you're going to have to beat this. See this? The victim stated, but you go all the way down till around here. The 14-year-old daughter of his girlfriend later awoke to find Nowak forcibly trying to make her vomit by putting his fingers down her throat. After these events, he took TS to her mother's hotel. This fool is so bold and brave, he molests or rape a 14-year-old allegedly. He gets her drunk. Come on, paint the picture. He gets her drunk to perform these acts. And then he drags her, carries her, allegedly, pulling her to her mother. And this is what Saneter says that they're not going to do no talking. They not, I'm going to figure this out. I'm going to figure this out. The mother of Rocho, who's staying in a separate hotel, noticed not only her daughter was severely intoxicated, but also that TS had severe swelling in her mouth area. The defendant Nowak, according to court documents, then pled with the victim mother against calling the police, saying that it would ruin his career. Again, family, if anybody, everybody, somebody tell me what Polight career is. Now, back to the point. The name of this show here is Did Polight Rape a 14-year-old? It's Saneter Covering. According to the evidence that we have presented to the public, one, did Polight rape a 14-year-old? We haven't court in public. We ain't worried about no European court. Did he rape a 14-year-old according to what has been released to the public? Press 1. If he didn't, press 2. No emotions according to what was presented. Did according to what we have, only by what we have, because we're going to convict you with public opinion tonight. According to what we had, Morshwell TV say you did it. By evidence. We don't got to wait until the European court. We're going to use what we got. And see, this is where people go wrong in our community. This is where people go wrong in our community. You're innocent till you're proven guilty. Oh, you talk about the European court. Well, we can have court right here in public opinion. We can look at the evidence and we can make a decision. We can look at the evidence and make a decision. What stop us from looking at the evidence and making a decision? Because we got that European got our mind. We think we got to wait for the European to say guilty. We got the European in our head, living rent-free. But we got the evidence right here. We can see the evidence. The evidence that what we seen. It says that he raped her. They got a rape kit. Now, if he proved that wrong, then I gotta apologize and take the video down. We all gotta apologize. If there's no such rape kit, will y'all all come on the show with me and apologize? Because we honorable people here. I mean, we honorable people here. Oh, and Chris said he violated her if his semen is on her? Well, I will tell you this. One thing that we have learned about Florida is that Florida give you enough evidence so you can start talking about it. When the court case happened, we will find out everything that happened. That's right. That don't mean just because you read that right there, that don't mean that that's the only thing that happened. I try to tell people that about the brother from the new Black Panther Party that was accused of something recently. Just because they present the public with a little piece of evidence, that do not mean that that's all they got. They want him to turn up, and he gonna give them what they want. But at the end of the day, let me tell you something that's real fishy. Something that's real fishy. With a crime. Who is this? Hold on.
At that time, hundreds of officers.
Oh, my bad. With a crime like this, right? Hold on 1 second. Give me 1 second. With a crime like this, this is the weird thing that don't make sense. Hold on 1 second. The weird thing that don't make sense. And I gotta find it real quick. The weird thing that don't make sense to me. Hold on 1 second. Here it comes. The weirdest thing that don't make sense to me, and it shouldn't make sense to you either. But maybe that's the attorney he have, Mr. Adam. He got $1,000 bond. Family. $1,000 bond for raping a 14-year-old. Family, I've been accused of a lie and got a bond for over $600. I remember I escorted one of my ex out of the house. And unfortunately for me, we was arguing. I was like, come on, you got to go. You got to go. You got to go. She got out the house. I escorted her out my house. And she ain't have no tennis shoes on. She ain't have no shoes or nothing on. But she had her cell phone. She called the police and said that I assaulted her and pushed her out the house. So she out there. The police come to the door. Yes, sir. We got a call of an assault. Assault? Nah. Did you assault? Blase, blase? No. Tell us what happened. Man, I escorted her out my house. Put your hand behind your back. What? This is no lie. This is no lie. They locked me up, right? And gave me a bond. It wasn't even a bond or a bail. It was a ransom for over $675,000. I'm trying to tell you. I probably can find the court papers. I'm trying to tell you. I ain't even do nothing. They end up throwing it out when I went to court. I ain't even do nothing. This man got semen on a 14-year-old. Did Sai ever go live with Polight? No, that was a fraud. That was a fraud. This man got semen on a 14-year-old, putting his hands in her mouth until her mouth swell up. You know what I mean? Hey, that's how the game go. So, family, I'm going to be digging for more information. You know what I mean? Let me make sure I ain't got nothing came in real quick. People be sending me stuff on the fly. Make sure I ain't got nothing that came in. Oh, family, on the throne tomorrow. if you are on the throne, anybody on the throne? Anybody on the throne? I'm gonna tell you what it is on the throne tomorrow. Y'all ready? Hold up 1 second. Uh-oh.
Like, damn, we're gonna have to drop you because it don't look good.
We ain't gonna get that. On the throne tomorrow, family. Listen. Who press one if y'all got the throne? Anybody on the throne? I don't know what time because I gotta work early. But on the throne tomorrow, anybody remember K-Foss? Anybody remember K-Foss? Anybody remember K-Foss? On the throne tomorrow, we're gonna have the sister that told K-Foss, Grandmaster Jay assistant. You know, he was Grandmaster Jay's second in command. She told K-Foss that she had was a carrier of herpes, and K-Foss went on and allegedly told this sister that, hey, I got herpes too. And the story is that from the NFAC fiasco, K-Foss allegedly was running around with any and every woman that would fall for his charm. But in the process, this lady that will be coming on, and I'm calling her lady respectfully, she will be coming on to telling her story of how she contracted herpes and their relationship. And the purpose of the story is because we have men running around with venereal diseases. They're not telling nobody about it. And then they're shaming people for it. But these are the things that go on and need to be addressed. But now, this story about K-Foss is serious because K-Foss actually sent me a test like Saneter said he took. Well, we're going to examine that test tomorrow too. So if you're not in the throne is something different. Also, I'm going to be going into some stuff about Polight on the throne that I'm not going to do here. The stuff that I'm going to go in about Polight that I'm not going to do here, we're going to talk about Polight mother. And I don't mean talk about his mother. We're going to show you presumably who his mother is. Mommy said his mother died. Y'all remember that story? Y'all remember that story? We're going to show you who Polight is, right? And as I showed on the other show, so if you ain't in the throne, get in there because next week it's going all the way down. Next week is going all the way down. They only give you the time that they give you in the throne. I can do probably 3 lives a month, something like that. So, but I'm gonna try to do 4. They said they're gonna boost my time up because the throne is a new platform. But let me show you something. Let me give y'all a teaser real quick. Let me find my there it is. Let me give you a teaser real quick. All right, let me see. All right, let me give you a teaser real quick. So you remember when anybody remember when Polight daughter ran away? When Polight daughter ran away, he said that somebody had kidnapped her. Anybody remember that? He said that somebody kidnapped her. Well, one thing that I noticed is that when Polight was talking in the beginning of his teaching, he would always talk about Aminette, and he would always talk about Mayat, little Mayat. You know what I'm saying? Little Mayat, 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 Mayat. He would always say that. So what stood out to me when he claimed that somebody kidnapped his daughter, and I had to screenshot it immediately, that her name came up is Anessa Small. I'm like, hold up, wait a minute. Not Noack? Not Noack? Something ain't right. Anessa Small? His name is Michael Noack? So I started looking even further. And what I come to find, we will talk about it on the throne. You follow me? I'm telling you, we will be talking about it on the throne. And the throne is a paid platform. And I'm going to tell you, and I'm glad that it's a paid platform because, and thanks for all those who support, because some of this stuff people just take for a joke, but this here is some serious information. You know what I'm saying? That's right. And her mom is Juliet Smalls. But that led me on a journey. You know what I'm saying? And on this journey, I found out some stuff that I'm going to share with everybody real soon. You know what I'm saying? One of the things that I found, let me give y'all another hint. So I began to do some, let me give y'all one more. I'm going to give y'all one more. And when I put it together, you'll understand it more better. Let me see. I don't want to give y'all too much. You know what I mean? Give me 1 minute. Let me see. Okay. Not that. Oh, okay. No, I don't want to put that up yet. Hold on. Man, I got a lot of stuff, man. I got a lot of stuff. So, let's see. All right, let me see. Okay, here we go. I think I got you. I got you right here. All right. Let me get it right. Okay, I'm going to stretch it real quick. So doing my research, right, and looking at and tracing this character that literally jumps on the scene. He literally jumps on the scene. Yes, I'm backing it up, bro. Trust me. He literally jumps on the scene somewhere in 93, right? But when he jumps on the scene, the name dances between Noack and Hanunman. You follow me? Very significant. Very significant, these names. This is his brother right here. Anybody heard of Polight brother? But the point that I'm making is that all of these names are related. And I will tell you this. Oh, I'm not saying I'm not saying that that's not their son. I said the name Small helped me go on the journey. Guy with the camera, you don't understand. You didn't understand what I just said. I said the name Small jumped out to me and made me go on the journey to try to figure. Not that was one of the things, but it was many things. But that was one of the things that jumped out to me too. You know what I'm saying? So what I'm saying is that these names are selected names because these names, they seem to be random. And so I traced the names down, and then I find out that these names actually belong to somebody else. I'm finding people with double social security numbers, one person dead and one person alive. I'm finding the deceased connected to a social security number. And then I'm finding people in this circle. It's a big circle. It's a big circle. Like y'all thinking that. Give me 1 second. I'm gonna give y'all more than what you want. Y'all thinking that 1 second. Y'all thinking that y'all thinking that, here we go. Y'all thinking that Brother Polight got paid and started going to Florida and all that stuff. That stuff is, listen. Net name is Juliet Small. You feel me? When you look right here, this is her sister, allegedly, Sandra Small. Look where this company is located. Oh, my bad. Look where it's located. You follow me? Man, this is a deep rabbit hole. It's a very deep rabbit hole. And this is why I will be doing it on the throne and not here. It's a deep rabbit hole. I mean, somebody say you're going back to Bushwick. Let me explain something to you. It didn't start in Bushwick, brother. It didn't start in Bushwick, brother. In fact, it didn't start in Bushwick. I will tell you that. Don't be fooled. This didn't start in Bushwick, brother. These people entered in the country in a less known state and then moved. I ain't finished my presentation yet, but I ain't gonna give y'all too much. Listen. In fact, I'm gonna leave that alone. Listen, it didn't start in New York. I mean, it didn't start in New York, and it didn't, and wasn't intended to stay in New York. This is a deep rabbit hole right here. And the reason why Saneter is going to ride out with Polight is because Saneter knows too much. Saneter know way too much. Saneter is not going to go against Polight. If he do, he's going to apologize real fast. Saneter knows way too much. This is deeper than selling a book. This is deeper than robbing somebody for $70,000, $80,000, $90,000. This is a deep rabbit hole. And Saneter knows a lot. Saneter ain't going against Polight for nothing. For nothing. Because he knows. He knows too much. And when you know too much, you are just as guilty. You feel me? You are just as guilty. And all of the crimes and all of the abuses of our people, Saneter knows way too much. Saneter was instrumental in bringing him to a wider audience. It was all a plot. It was all a plot. And the plot, it thickens. And what many people don't know is that his time is up from punching that clock. Now, he tripped up himself. He tripped up himself by messing with this 14-year-old. But I'm going to tell you, when they finish with you, they wash you up. When they finish with you, they wash you up. You can live your lifestyle. You can do all you want. You can do the freaky stuff. You can do the kooky stuff. You can do all you want. When you make that mistake and they're trying to get you out of there, it's a wrap. It's a wrap. He made that mistake. And now it's a wrap. He ain't getting out of this. Same thing with Grandmaster Jay. Same thing with Grandmaster Jay. He was a puppet being used, but he made that mistake. And now they're pulling him out, but they're going to pull him out in a way that you would think that he just committed a crime. You see what I'm saying? And this ain't no joke. To distract our people from the path of liberation is a 25/8 job for this government. And the most important link in that chain for that distraction is you. Is you. It's a 25/8 job. After Polight, there'll be another one. After Saneter, there'll be another one. Because the objective is, let me get into it. The oppressor, the European oppressor, objective was to conquer the world. When the European came from the north, and I'm talking about North Africa, which was known as Eurasia. When he came from the north, and people feared him because he looked like he was diseased, he was dirty, unkept, and didn't have no culture. But the warm heart of our people ultimately assisted. We didn't see him as a threat. Assisted. Thousands of years later, the European from the ice gets on his feet. Now it's time to do the bait and switch. And the stories of Europeans being exiled out of Africa into Eurasia, it plagues them that they was put off into Eurasia, that our people separated them and pushed them off into Eurasia. So when they came back and they rebuild themselves, their objective was to conquer the world. Never again will you isolate them into the corner of ice. Never again. And so now today in the modern world, you have to understand that this YouTube is used for propaganda, to manipulate your children. This YouTube is to keep your children distracted, to keep you distracted, while they continue to make sure that they solidify their goal of being on top. The rap music, they're going to dominate it. Anything that you create, they're going to try to dominate it, because their goal is to make sure that you don't push them back into the ice. Now, we don't have any intentions of pushing anybody back to no ice. However, that doesn't change the fact that this dominance that have turned into oppression will always be until you come together. It will always be until you come together. The Iceman did not, and I say it clear, the Iceman did not murder in the way that he did, conquer in the way that he did, rape in the way that he did, for you to one day say, if you are one of them fake boys, that you pulling up a piece of paper saying, free me. That you saying, this is Al-Marak, I'm free. That you screaming black power with 20 or 30 people with some guns that they make and the bullets that they manufacture. That ain't gonna get you free. They ain't gonna get you free. The only thing that's gonna free you is uncompromised unity with a goal and a plan to do for self. That's it. It got to be uncompromised unity with a structured plan to do for self. Not unity like you, my brother type of unity, but no, accountability unity. You do this, I do this. We do that, we do this. Our goal is here. That's it. That's it. That's the only thing that's going to stop this. Not, you can be a Hebrew, you can be a Moor, you can be a Christian, you can be all of that. You can be anything that you want. But until we have structured unity, where there's a central authority directing the energy of millions, we ain't going nowhere. It's not going to happen. It's not going to happen. When you look at the European Union, unity, they have structured unity. And this is why I'm not going to proselytize to you, but this is why I'm a part of the Moorish Science Temple of America, because what people don't know about the Moorish Science Temple of America is that you, no matter who you are or where you from, anywhere on the planet, the program is predicated upon structured unity. Identifying Moorish American is just an identity. You know what I mean? Identifying, but the structured unity is the plan that's to be executed. Without structured unity, you ain't going nowhere. Every neighborhood that have a neighborhood watch, that's structured unity. Every club have structured unity. Every block, captain, and all that's structured unity. Without structured unity, you ain't going nowhere. It's like if somebody say buy black. What does that mean? What does that mean, buy black? You buy black and then black, what he does? What he going to do with your money? That money ain't going back to a cause for the structured unity. That don't mean nothing if you buy black, because you don't know where that finances is going. That finance ain't going to pay for for protection for the community. That finance ain't going to build no school. Some of it will. But without structured unity, we can scream unity all night. Oh, I love my people. We need structured unity with a central authority and a plan. You know, when people talk that dumb stuff, we don't need no leader. Yes, we do. Yes, we do. We do need a leader. We need a leader to express the ideas of the collective. Everybody can't talk at once. Everybody can't talk at once. So these little sellouts that talk about, we don't need no leader. We our own leader. Okay. Okay. And while you talking we our own leader, these other groups of people are united as one force with a central mouthpiece to direct the energy of the whole. That's what it is, family. That's what it is. I like what Brother Akhenaten said. You know what I'm saying? Brother Tariq Nasheed just raised $1 million for a museum. Could you imagine if someone could raise $1 million to start a location to build a community to put the museum in. And then when people come from far and wide, that money enhances that community. You know, do anybody know what a community is? Do anybody remember what a community is that's yours? You build the community, you put the museum in, and the museum attracts people to further take the community to the next level. You build a museum in the middle of Los Angeles, you just might as well give the money to Los Angeles. Just give the money to Los Angeles. I'm telling you. When I went on a trip, to see the Amish people. And on that trip with the Amish people, they had everything in their community that the public could buy. You follow me? Everything. Now, they leave out their community and go to cities and they sell their goods. But if you go to the Amish community in Pennsylvania Dutch on a Saturday, you'll be able to buy any preserve that you want. You'll be able to buy any seeds that you want so you can grow your own food. You'll be able to buy anything you want to eat, whether you want to eat pig, cow, fish, or anything. You can buy anything you want. And every dime that you spend there goes back into their economy. They got a museum there. Hold up. Indulge me for a minute. They got a museum there, right? Give me 1 second. I'll show you. I think I can show you in a minute. They got a museum there. This is excellent. This is excellent time to show you real quick before I get out of here. They got a museum there. Hold up. Let me see if I can pull it up right quick. Did I take a picture of that? Here we go. Okay. They got a museum there. Bam. Let me see if I can get the other one. I'm going to share something with y'all, family. This is if I can share it. I just won't do that. Okay. I got it. Hold up 1 second. I couldn't save it because it was live, but here we go. I'm going to do it like this. 1 second. All right, there's one I'm going to share, and then I'm going to share this one here. I want to show the museum. I think this is the museum, if I'm not mistaken. Okay. All right. There's two. There's two I'm going to share, and I'm going to share one more. I think it's one more I need to share. I mean, to bring perspective to what I'm talking about. If I can. There we go. There we go. I'm going to share this with you, and I got to share it for a reason. You know what I'm saying? Because I want to give perspective. If one was to build, and I'm not knocking Tariq Nasheed at all, so please don't think that. You know what I mean? I'm not knocking him. You know what I'm saying? But what I'm saying is that if we want something sustainable, then what we're going to have to do is we're going to stop playing and let me see this real quick. We're going to have to stop playing and realize what a community is. Without a community, you don't have nothing. You know what I mean? You really just funneling your money right back to the European without a community. That's just how it works. You know what I mean? Whenever you build something and it's not in your community, you pretty much might as well just go ahead and give it back to the European. It is what it is. Now, okay, here go one. So when you go on the Amish property, right? Let me show y'all this real quick. Where you at, Tab? When you go onto the Amish property, this is what you get to see. I'm glad y'all stuck around for this. When you go into the Amish property, this is what you get to see. Check out the great things here, plain and fancy. You see that? Check out the great things, plain and fancy. Let me blow it up for you. Amish View Inn and Suites. They have their own hotel. Y'all see this? Now, y'all think the Amish are back in the Stone Age, but let me tell you something. You can think what you want. They have their own hotel. They have lights and all the things that you like. Every time somebody goes to spend some time with the Amish, all of that money goes to the Amish because they have a community. That's the difference between building a museum of hidden history in the middle of Los Angeles and building a museum in a community. They have a box office Amish experience theater, magic lantern show, VIP and farmland tours. You see what I'm talking about? If they put a museum in the Amish community, guess where all that money go to? You understand what I'm saying? Restaurant and gift shops and ATMs. Y'all say Amish don't do electricity. The Amish country homestead. And you can park your car there too, if that's what you need, right? So the point that I'm making is they got restroom. Now, we were right here at Jessica's buggy ride. Let me stop this for a second. They got Jessica buggy rides. And this is where me and my son and my mother was able to let me do this real quick. Hold up. All right. Let me just keep that real quick. Let me show y'all something. Okay. Let me do this. So look, here we go. Now, this is what happens when you have a community. This is what happens when you have a community. The Amish donated to my community. Now, I'm not knocking you, brother. If Tariq in the building, I'm definitely not knocking you, my brother. You know what I'm saying? But I'm talking about, this is just a conversation that we have in here. I wouldn't doubt it. The Amish good, the Amish cool people. I'm not knocking you. What I'm saying is this. You go to the Amish community, you see, our tour will escort you through the early 1800s farmhouse. After your tour, you are free to browse in the barns, which houses. These tours cost $60 a pop, and they was heavy with people. Horses, mules, donkey, goats, and others. See the blacksmith shop, one-room Amish schoolhouse, specialty food shop, gift shop, and water wheel system. Water wheel system. That's something that people can learn so they can have water. Picnic grounds available after tour. You see? So the point that I was making, is that, you know what I mean, anything that they had in their community and people come and support, it goes right back to their community. And so that's the difference between the community and just building something. It's a totally different ball game when you are trying to build a community. You know what I'm saying? Last but not least, this is where we went on. This is where we went on. I'm actually doing a documentary on this experience because I interviewed the Amish people. Because, real quick before I get out of here, let me share this real quick. So this is where we were at to take the buggy rides. You know what I'm saying? Absolutely. So the point that I'm making is, family, there's a difference than building a community in the middle of Los Angeles. I mean, building a museum in the middle of Los Angeles and building a community. You know what I'm saying? We need a community. You follow me? But at the end of the day, family, I'm gonna take you out with this, family.
Molested a 14-year-old girl. I don't know how true it is. That's why I said I'm not going to jump out the window. I'm not saying none of that until we can find out what's really good. And I don't know if you want to talk or we could set something up probably tomorrow.
Oh, right now I just think I need to be a monster and hold girls against their will, chain them up in my basement, and don't let them eat and don't let them out unless they need some shoes down the street from their uncle. Stop it. Y'all quit playing. Quit playing. I didn't do this stuff.
I'll tell you this, you know I ain't no fucking weirdo. You see all the beautiful, voluptuous people I be with?
Yeah.
So I ain't a weirdo.
Y'all quit playing. Quit playing. I didn't do this stuff. This is not me. I'm fighting for my life. Y'all killing me with this. I got out 30 years of my career.
Robert.
30 years of my career. And y'all trying to kill me. You're killing me, man. I'm trying to have a relationship with kids, and I can't do it. Y'all just don't want to believe the truth. You don't want to believe it.
I'm quite sure you see the internet is lit up. People is talking crazy. And
Yeah, I'm just telling you something crazy.
yeah, people are talking crazy that
I'm gonna keep going.
No, we're gonna
This
let
is
the
not
camera keep
true.
rolling.
That doesn't even make sense. Why would I hold all these women? Their mothers and fathers told me, we're gonna destroy your career. It's real young girls out there being abducted, being raped, okay? They really are on chains. They really do have chains on their wrists, and they can't get out. And they're ending up buried in debt.
Robert, we have to have a conversation. Really, I don't want you just ranting at the camera.
It's real young girls out there being abducted, being raped, okay? They really are on chains. They really do have chains on their wrists, and they can't get out. And they're ending up buried in debt.
Robert, we have to have a conversation. Really, I don't want you just ranting at the camera.
I be that boy you gon' remember. Be more. I be that boy you gon' remember. Nap town. I be that boy you gon' remember. Tahaka Bay front line till the law call my number. I be that boy you gon' remember. LA. I be that boy you gon' remember. New York. I be that boy you gon' remember. Tahaka Bay front line till the law call my